Hi, we at UpGrad are all about building careers of tomorrow. Over 9,000 professionals have benefited from our pedagogy and strong network and have some steep career growth. Today, I'm talking to one such inspiring learner, Pawan Tejwani, who is pursuing our machine learning and artificial intelligence AI program. But just tell me, so what else do you do as a full-time job? Where are you working?
So I'm a software architect right now at one of these startups.
So how much time do you give this course every week?
Around 8 to 10 hours per week.
And do you think that's good? It's keeping the pace up for you?
Definitely, yes.
Okay. I mean, so you started working very early in your career. What part of learning and specialization have you missed most in your job? And what led you to taking the course with UpGrad?
When you start your career, there are always like two types of people. The ones that know what they want to do in their career, and the ones that end up taking the jobs at MNCs and are put into something which maybe they did not know about. Sadly, I was the second one. So I went into one of the MNCs and I was just thrown into the systems as the systems engineer.
And how many years before you realized that you were the second one? You were the second type?
It was initial like around 6 months when I realized that I fell into the second category.
And maybe just one thing I want to ask you, because most people are skeptical because family and friends don't give you the support. The most question and quiz you, what is this online course you're doing? I'm sure even your family must have said you huddle up in a room looking in front of a computer. Most people go out and do a lecture. How have you built that credibility with people that says I'm doing something meaningful, even if it's an online course?
It's a funny thing. Like when I discuss with my friends, they are like, "Boy, you're just doing a full-time job, and you're doing like 2 degrees at the same time." I'm doing an MBA as well. They call me Rajnikant. That's a secret name that I've got. Slowly. When I started implementing whatever is taught in here in my company, and when I started demonstrating this to office friends, they started getting sense of how important it is to keep learning, and that's when they said, okay, even we want to enroll right now.
So they started to respect that online is a very, very clear, viable medium rather than going somewhere and whatever.
Exactly.
And your family also believes in that now?
Definitely, yes.
So maybe I'll give you a 30-second opportunity. Any question you want to ask me on learning, on ambition, on careers, tomorrow, anything. Any question you want to ask me?
So, when I see your tweets on Twitter, most of the times you're talking about leadership, right? I would definitely want to know, like, after pursuing this course, how should I be going ahead with that leadership qualities? Maybe just with this ML and AI expertise, how do I lead?
Yeah, I think that's a very, 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 very good question, because overall, I think as technology people, you're wired in a particular way. As a business person, you're wired in a particular way. As a creative person, you're wired in a different way. As a leader, you have to be wired with all three. So if there's a red cable and a blue cable and a yellow cable, then leadership is about wiring all three together. So I think the combination is very, very critical and important, because you can be a loner, but if you want to create an impact, like you just defined a little earlier, if you want to move to leadership position, you'll have to get people involved in that. And I think that's pretty much it. So I enjoy tweeting late nights, primarily because I feel that's something that overall in India we kind of lack. You know, that 360-degree approach to understand that communication, as much as taking people along, is all part of leadership skills. And you can't really be single-wired in today's 21st century. Good luck.